He shed tears, but to the old man, they are as valuable as a honking car horn. Like radical drum beats, wildly teasing Neiman's nerves, as if he were at a rock concert. He shouted, "I wish I could play more, Caro." Even though the old man's teaching method is like a mischievous child, all the music students dream of joining his band. Not long ago, Neiman practiced drums alone in the classroom. His thumping sound lured the old man in, marking their first encounter. Neiman thought this was his chance to shine, but after giving it his all, he realized the old man had vanished like a magician. Though a bit let down, Neiman knew deep down that without exceptional talent, he was destined to be overlooked. In his current band, Neiman wasn't even the lead drummer, let alone in the old man's. That day, the old man burst into the classroom, the teacher promptly vacated his spot, and the air was thick with tension. The old man had everyone play 2 to 3 notes, needing only 2 seconds to judge their potential. The drummers were to swing twice, and after the lead drummer, it was Neiman's turn, recalling their first encounter that night. Subtitles. Neiman had already performed before. The old man simply wanted to verify whether he had been secretly practicing these past few days. The joy bubbling inside Neiman made him smile. The old man's approval rekindled his confidence, and he bravely asked out his crush. A bright future with music and a girlfriend beckoned him. Little did he know the real challenge was just beginning. The next morning at 6, Neiman sprinted like a maniac to room B16, only to find it completely empty. He thought, "This performance is for me, my confidence," yet he still found no one inside. The sign read practice time was 9, and Neiman, uncertain if everyone would show up early, stubbornly waited until 9. Other musicians strolled in happily one by one. Neiman thought it felt no different from his previous band. Suddenly it was 9 o'clock, and the old man walked in like a well-oiled clock, instantly changing the atmosphere to serious. The old man flipped through the music sheets, briefly introducing Neiman, and then began the intense practice, everyone giving their all. The newcomer Neiman played while secretly observing, curious about what was so special about the legendary old man. Just as Neiman was studying the sheet music, the old man suddenly called for a stop, pointing at the recent performance. One note just ran away. He hoped someone would run up, but the classroom was filled only with Neiman, making it a suicidal act for a student. Neiman's performance left everyone unimpressed, and the thought of stepping forward raised more eyebrows. Spotting this situation, the old man immediately ordered each of them to perform solo to find out who messed up. "You think that your temperament is not strong enough? Is that really so? There's no Mars bar here. What are you looking at? Look here, look at me. You think your temperament isn't strong enough?" "Yes, my temperament isn't strong enough, but why didn't you say it earlier?" "I've been holding it too long. I didn't expect you would make us compete, since I thought you were so happy and wouldn't care about these things." Subtitles. "Matt, this is definitely not a music competition. You're acting just like Erickson, but he doesn't realize that what you're doing is still not sufficient." Neiman didn't grasp the meaning yet, thinking the old man was just joking harshly. When the break ended, the old man had Neiman play according to the score, but due to mismatched rhythms, he kept stopping him to repeat. Suddenly, a chair flew over Neiman's head, marking the beginning of the tragedy as if he had stepped into a horror film. Slaps and insults came crashing down like a storm, devouring Neiman's confidence instantly. Panic and guilt took over, though the old man saw potential not in his musical talent but in his indomitable spirit. After extreme humiliation, Neiman vowed to meet the old man's demands, even at the cost of bleeding fingers. After practicing frantically like a madman, Neiman invited the girl out, for only during these moments could he slightly relax his tense nerves. That day, the old man's band was set for a competition. He warned everyone to stay focused and keep their eyes on the score. Their first performance went smoothly. The lead drummer asked Neiman to grab the score during the break. The moment Neiman went to buy a soda, the score vanished like magic. The lead drummer was furious, and with no choice, They went together to find the old man, seeking a rescue. "I can't play without the score," the lead drummer shouted in anger, and Neiman rushed to prove himself. As the second performance was about to start, the old man reluctantly allowed Neiman on stage, feeling helpless. Neiman's playing was precise, as if he had undergone secret training, his rhythm and musicality shining through. The old man was gradually reassured by Neiman's performance, and Neiman reclaimed some confidence. The studio band secured the first place prize. Upon returning to the classroom, the old instructor, referred to it as Lao Fo, bestowed the position of lead drummer upon Neiman, which was truly a gift descending from the heavens. Neiman was extremely overjoyed, still lost in the melodies of music even when on the bus. But at the family gathering, the elders were indifferent to his achievements. Neiman left the dining table. He needed only the old man's recognition. The rest meant nothing to him. Neiman naively thought everything would go smoothly. That day after practice, the old man kept him to learn new rhythms.